What is up? Welcome back to the channel. We are back with another FJ video. This is the part 7. Stay tuned. Okay guys, out here in the driveway. Have to excuse the mess, guys. We just had the movers come and pack our whole house into boxes, so the entirety of the house looks like this right now because we're getting ready to start our move to Tampa Bay here in the next couple of weeks. But my birthday recently passed and my parents had got me some new blackout mirrors for the FJ Cruiser, as you guys can see. So those look 10 times better than what I have on the truck right now because I plasti dipped these ones about 10 years ago. It's honestly held up well for plasti dip, but I've been wanting to replace these things forever because when it rains and this thing gets dirty, like this stuff is just like melting down the truck now. And they've been pretty beat up now over the years. So we're gonna take this out. I wasn't even gonna film this video and replace these mirrors with those new ones. I wasn't gonna film it just because this is quick. I already got the door panel off. This is easy. It was just 2 screws. I'll show you where they were. One underneath the actual door handle right here, and then one behind the other door handle. Just Phillips head screwdrivers, and then these have a ton of plastic clips on the back. With enough pressure they just pop. So easy enough to get the door panel off. And once you get the door panel off, you want to keep your window rolled up, or else this process is you're gonna have to plug this clip back in a couple of times to roll your window back up. But once you get to this point, these 2 levers right here just is for your lever that you pulled open the door. The green one goes on bottom, white one goes on top. And then you have this metal plate that sits right here, and there's just 4 Phillips head screws that hold that plate on there. Then you got a total of 3 bolts that hold the mirror on. You can see them right there in one clip. So easy enough. The only thing we got to do that's extra on these mirrors that you probably wouldn't have to do is I did that light upgrade back from, I think the company was called Freedom Outfitters or Freedom Retrofitters. I don't even know if that company's around anymore. But they made a light kit to put a KC Cyclone in here, and I went ahead and did that. So I just got to transfer these over to the new mirrors. So I'm gonna get going on that. I only got 3 bolts to pull that off. And then honestly, I can't remember the entire process for this KC Cyclone. I think there was a 3D printed mount that goes inside of this light now that holds that in there. So once I get this off, I'll transfer it to the new one, and then I'll show you guys the finished process. Like I said, this is extremely quick. Oh, but I wanted to mention, now I understand why the other YouTube channel called Toyota Trail Trash put sound deadening behind his door, because just like the trunk, there's no sound deadening in here at all, and these doors are pretty noisy. And actually up here where my hand sits to pull the lever for the door, I get a draft of wind that comes through there too. So yeah, it kind of surprised me that there's absolutely nothing in this door other than a piece of foam that I think that sits down in the bottom of this thing. I mean, there's a little bit of foam, but largely you could put a ton of sound deadening in here and then sound deadening on the actual door itself. So I think the sound deadening we did in the trunk, if you go back a couple videos, made a ton of difference. But I think at some point we're gonna knock out these doors too, especially after seeing this. This is my first time taking these panels off myself. I don't know why I'm surprised. The trunk was just like this. So anyways, let me hop back to these mirrors. Once I get everything transferred over, I will show you guys the finished product. Okay, so here we are, got the mirror off the truck, old one, new one. I also had to take the inner mirror out of the old mirror because I'm trying to get to this bracket back here that holds in that KC Cyclone. So I just about got it out. I got a couple of bolts left, and then I forgot you have to splice into some of the wiring in here. So I got to undo all this mess and then transfer that over to the new light. So once I get that knocked out, I'm gonna get this mirror put back on the truck and then show you guys the finished product on one side. And that's gonna do it for this one. This one's gonna be a quick install. Okay guys, I know it's laid out, but we just wrapped up these mirrors. I ended up having to go get some of those heat shrink pieces for transferring the new KC Cyclones into the new mirrors. Guys, as you can see, this is the old mirror, faded. But honestly, that plasti dip lasted a long time. But it was just time to clean it up. So this is the part 7 of the FJ series. We got the interior put back together too. Then let me turn on the KCs for you. You can see that those are super bright. Hard to even get it straight on with the camera. But guys, that's gonna do it. Part 7 finished up. We got a part 8 coming here soon. We still got the pod lights to do. But honestly, guys, the movers came and packed our house today. Truck is showing up to collect all this stuff on Monday. But my pod lights, I believe, got packed today. So we're gonna have to pick this back up once we get down to Tampa. See you on the next one.